been watching my videos for a while, then you've probably heard me say things like low calorie density, and if you're not sure what that is, we're going to have a quick review on low calorie density, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall, and his book, The Starch Solution, explains his program. On his program, I was able to lose those last 15 pounds. On my channel, you're going to find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. And for more plant-based content, you can follow me on Instagram at Chew on Vegan. If you're new to this way of eating, or maybe you've been doing it a while and just feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group, and there you will find like-minded people, recipes, inspiration, and best of all, support. And if you're not quite convinced that a plant-based diet is right for you, I created a quick little e-guide that explains the benefits of a plant-based diet. And for even more plant-based content, be sure to sign up for my newsletter. It comes out every other month. And in my newsletter, I discuss different topics. Some are from a nursing perspective. You'll find tips, tricks, and recipes. All these resources will be linked in the description box below, along with some other links as far as like favorite products I like to use, kitchen tools. There's a lot of good information in the description box, so please check that out. As I said in the intro, I'm going to be talking about low calorie density. Now, if you already know everything there is to know about calorie density, then maybe you move on to one of my other videos, and we'll see you next time. But if you're new to this way of eating and you're not sure what calorie density is, and you may have heard me mention it in videos and you weren't quite sure what I was talking about, I'm just going to give a quick little review on it. There's a lot of information on the internet about low calorie density, and if you just Google low calorie density, a lot of things will come up. I'm just going to give you a general idea of what low calorie density is. I'm by no means an expert, and I learned about low calorie density from Chef AJ. I'll link her information below. She has a lot of recipes, a lot of videos, a lot of interviews with people that know a lot more about calorie density than I do, so you be sure to check that out as well. And I also learned about calorie density from Dr. John McDougall. He uses this concept in his program to promote weight loss. The beautiful thing about low calorie density, it's something that you can sustain for the rest of your life. It'll help you through your weight loss phase, but it will help you maintain that weight loss, which is what it has done for me in the past 2.5 years. So basically, low calorie density or calorie density is just giving you information on the calories on a variety of foods. As you know, all foods have calories, some have more, some have less. I will put the graphic up on the screen that shows you the calories in most foods, or the average foods that we eat. So as you can see, we start with non-starchy vegetables, which have an average of about 100 calories per pound. And they just do it by pound just for a frame of reference, for context. And as you go down the chart, you will see the calories per pound increase, going all the way up to 4,000 calories a pound for oil, the most calorie dense food on the planet. And that's one of the reasons why, we don't use added oil on the starch solution. Also, it is highly processed and is highly inflammatory. And you can see there's a line right after beans and legumes. Beans and legumes are 600 calories per pound. So what you want to do when you build your plate is you want the foods that are on your plate that are under 600 calories per pound. Now that doesn't mean you have to eat a pound of all these foods, but if you fill your plate with non-starchy vegetables, with potatoes, with beans, then you know that everything on that plate is 600 calories or less. So this keeps the calorie density low. But the good thing is you get to eat a large volume of food. And if you're like me, I like to see a full plate. I like to see large volumes of food. Now, what these foods have in common is that they are full of fiber and water and nutrients and phytochemicals and antioxidants, all the things your body needs to be healthy and to feel full. And I'm going to show you a little visual here. This represents 2 cups of apple juice. Now, I didn't have any apple juice, so I just put water in here, but you get the idea. Okay? 2 cups of apple juice is anywhere between 250 and 280 calories for 2 cups. Whereas 3 apples is anywhere from 250 to 280 calories. And these 3 apples represent about 250 to 280 calories. So you can see similar calories, but what's going to fill you up more? Drinking this apple juice or eating these 3 apples? I don't know about you, but I don't think I could eat 3 apples. I could definitely drink 2 cups of apple juice, no problem. So as you can see, you're going to be much fuller eating these apples. Now this is a very simple comparison, but you can do this with all kinds of foods. So as you can see, the more you process a food, for example, if you have a cup of oats and you grind it down, then you're going to have less volume of food for the same amount of calories. You're going to want to eat the oats whole in their original form. And that's going to keep you full because it has a lot of fiber, and that's what fills up your stomach. So I've heard a statistic, not sure where I heard it from, but we all eat about 3 to 5 pounds of food a day, give or take. I mean, if you're super active, if you're an athlete, you're going to eat more than that. But on average, people eat 3 to 5 pounds of food per day. Now, you could be eating a lot of nuts, nut butters, and oil, and that's not going to give you as much food as if you were eating whole starches and non-starchy vegetables. It's going to fill up your plate a lot more. So you can be eating the same amount of food, 3 to 5 pounds, but you can be eating a lot less calories. And that is how you're going to lose weight. And after you've lost the weight that you want to lose, like I have, then I'm still eating the same way. I'm still eating low calorie density, but I get to eat a lot of delicious food, and I get to eat large volumes of food. So it's pleasing to my eye and my stomach. I don't feel like I'm suffering. I don't feel like I'm being restricted. I'm not hungry. Some diets that you go on, and I'm sure you've all done this in your life, you're hungry, you're starving. You can't wait till the next meal. All you're thinking about is food. I don't worry about food anymore, which is such a great feeling. I know that my refrigerator is full of low calorie density foods that I can enjoy and that I could eat large quantities of, and I'm not going to gain weight. Now, of course, you want to eat till you're comfortably full. You don't want to eat like it's Thanksgiving every day, and you will start to learn what that feels like. So basically, that is what low calorie density is. I hope that clears that up for some of you. And I have a link to a low calorie density chart that you can print out for yourself and put it on your refrigerator as a little reminder. And if you're trying to lose weight, try to stick to those foods that are 600 calories or less. And try it for a month and see how you feel. And one of the easiest things you can do is to cut out all the animal products and the oil. And that is going to reduce your calorie intake significantly. So I hope you've learned something from this video and you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a like. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. And if you've made it to this far in the video, please comment below with low calorie density, and that way I know you made it to the end. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. So remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you. I don't want to say that. And he uses this concept for his oh my Lord. Then you have, what have you done?